I am from Kenya.
I'm from the city in the States called Baltimore on the East Coast.
Born and raised in Cape Town.
I was brought up in Zambia, but born in Durban.
I'm from a small town in the Free State.
Originally from Zimbabwe, but grew up in the UK.
For me, DAF is more like a home than it is school.
I enjoy it. I honestly really enjoy it because there's no boundaries when it comes to your creativity.
It was a place that wasn't really like other schools in the sense that you had more freedom to do things that felt right to you.
I needed a place that was small enough for me to be able to grow and a place where I felt comfortable enough to make my mistakes along the growth journey.
We created a curriculum that really helps students grow in the area that they wish to specialize in.
It's very important to work with them all on an individual level and their strengths, because often they all have different strengths, so it's important to identify what those are and nurture those strengths.
I just love the process of giving birth to that idea, seeing it come to life.
To tackle something from idea or inspiration to sketching to drafting out, fashioning illustrations to doing mock patterns.
Taking apart the garment, like now I look at clothes differently, I look at zips differently, I look at stitching differently, and now I can identify them and I'm familiar with it. And before I came here, I couldn't. I just looked at it as a jacket, as a waistcoat. But now I can look at it and I can reinvent it.
So when you come into Design Academy of Fashion, you enter this creative and open atmosphere, but there's a lot of hard work that goes on. Students spend a lot of time on both their practical and theory subjects.
I think a lot of students enter fashion school thinking they're just going to, draw pretty pictures and that sort of thing. They're not quite prepared for the amount of work that it takes.
Every day is a different day and it's a struggle too, but it's a creative struggle and it builds you.
Ask lots of questions, explore, have an open mind, try out new things and just enjoy the journey.
I love pattern making, I love garment construction. I really, at the beginning, I was struggling a bit with the drawing, but as you really work on it, you get so much better at it.
To see some of our past graduates who I've seen with tears in their eyes or completely struggling with work and that have gone on to be really successful.
We all genuinely really care and learn to really care and love the students, even though they can be a headache sometimes.
The lectures promote humor and fun, and they want you to be excited and inspired while you're working. And going to each lesson or being silly in the classrooms or playing jokes on each other is just something that's very refreshing to be coming to every day.
I studied consumer science at a big varsity before this, and if you want someone's time, you have to go and make an appointment and wait for weeks and then squeeze you in. And here it's just free. You can just go talk to someone, ask advice. It's really cool.
And in order to differentiate yourself, you have to put in the time to do the research. You have to put in the time to see what's out there and then incorporate that into your own style.
DAF is based in Woodstock in Cape Town, and it is just one of the most sort of up and coming neighborhoods at the moment. Everywhere you go, there's a new building, a new gallery opening or markets.
Inspiration is important, so it's cool that there's fuel to your inspiration and you're surrounded by people and things and a community that's just evolving as is.
A lot of the teaching takes place out of the classroom or with industry specialists coming in. They're able to interact with various designers and creatives.
It gives us that opportunity to meet more creative and inspiring people, and there's nothing better than to surround yourself with those kind of people to move forward.
So once our students get to their third year, those doing the 3-year qualification, or even our first years, we've had enough time to understand where they will fit into the fashion industry, which is extremely diverse and needs very different types of people.
If I look at this work, for example, I think the main idea is being able to express your ideas. So, and explain them to people. I think it's just about pushing the individual themselves to do the best that they can and express their ideas in the best way they can.
Throughout the year, they develop that concept and they then get into the technical and design issues of their idea.
The year culminates with our annual fashion show, and it really is the culmination of a year's work for the third years. It's a huge evening, the biggest on our calendar, and very exciting, and they get to show their clothes to industry.
Well, I think what made tonight particularly exciting, for me at least, the caliber of the guests that attended. It's always great to have the support of your industry peers and of course the family and friends of our students who attended.
So I saw quite a lot of bold and a lot of details as well. It actually took us to what made them do the collection, which I think was really beautiful.
The venue I thought was great. There was such a nice buzz, such a nice energy, and also getting to know the students better and just to make that connection and to see how they grow. I was really impressed by the craftsmanship tonight. Lots of good tailoring, the way they cut and the way they folded the fabrics. I thought that was amazing.
It was really great to see so much innovation and designers that are really thinking. They're not just following trends, they're really pushing the boundaries, they're exploring their own creativity, and they're challenging the norms, they're challenging gender, they're challenging fashion itself. So I was really excited to see this year's students.